Alright, Shalom, Israel. We're the I.S.U.P.K. We started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York City, under Commander General YAHANNA. We're not affiliated with any other Israelite group. We were established in 1969 to teach the truth according to the Bible, that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are God's chosen people. And those chosen people being the Hebrew Israelites, their native tongue is the Lashawan Kodash, or the ancient Hebrew. You understand? The ancient Hebrew, which means holy tongue, Lashawan Kodash. All right, and that's what you see on the board, Lashawan Kodash. Today we're going to translate. We're going to be translating the Bible. We're going to start with Genesis, the first chapter, verse 1, and we're going to break it down and go through it. And we're going to be doing this every last Friday of the month. We're going to pick up where we leave off. We're breaking down this Bible from Genesis to Revelations. And you understand. So the first, second, and third Fridays of the month we'll retouch up on the possessive adjectives, also the prepositions and past the tenses and things like that, so we can understand how to tell from how to write tenses, as well as the prepositions, possessive adjectives, building a sentence, combinations of words, also indicators like the connectors and what they mean, and also Hebrew being written from right to left. All right, so all of those things we'll touch on throughout the month. But the last Friday we'll pick up from where we're going to start from today with Genesis 1 and 1. So everybody should have their Bible out in Genesis, the first chapter 1, verse 1, and we're going to start there. Whenever whoever's ready to go up, y'all can go up. We can start. Definitely, if you're watching this, go ahead and check in. Put your salute on there. What city you checking in from, your name, and that'll be it. Just so we know you checking in, we can have your attendance taken. All right. So we're gonna start with Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. Okay. Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. Go ahead and get your get the black marker for me. You can erase that. The cloth is on the table behind you. You can erase that. All right. So the first thing we're going to write is going to be what? In the beginning. So let's go ahead and anybody that's watching, you can go into your blue letter Bible to be able to the interlinear, to be able to see how these things are written. But beginning, the word for beginning is Rashayath. Rashayath. Is that the right marker? Is it? Is it another? Is it?
I said, cuz I got one.
Okay. So beginning, the Hebrew word for beginning is Rashayath. Rashayath. But because this says in the beginning, it has to be what? You have to add those prepositions, right? You have to add those prepositions. It's going to be in the, so it's going to be Baha Rashayath. Ba, because the ba is for in.
Right.
Ha is the.
Yes, sir.
Baharatazah. Brahara. So you're going to do the ra. Ra. So now we're writing the word beginning now, which is Ra Shayath. Baharashayath. Baharashayath. Yath with the TH at the end. And if you could, you should just write. Here, let me see something right quick.
Make it more aligned.
Well, I wanna add the book name and all of them, okay, so everybody can know where we at. 2 G's? Logic.
Two B.
Two, it's two, it's 2 N's.
Two N's.
Yeah,
I got caught up too.
beginning. So in the beginning, and like the brother had written up there, is Ba, Ha, Ra, Sha, Ya. Wow, do that. Alright. So this is the Ba. It means in. It's a preposition that means in. Alright, and then ha is the preposition that means the. So baha means in the beginning. Baha ra shayat. In the beginning. Alright?
Come on.
In the beginning. Baha ra shayat. So in the beginning. Right? What's the next word? God, right?
Concept.
God is going to be, so you put you can put God next to beginning, or however God in the Hebrew. Who knows what God is in the Hebrew? God. God can also mean.
It's not out of one.
It's Allahayim.
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 Oh, the powers. Allah is power, right?
Powers. All right.
The powers.
Allahayim. Yum with the M. Allahayim. Right? That's correct. Allahayim.
In the beginning, Baharashiyat Allahayim. Baharashiyat Allahayim.
Right. So that's in the beginning, God, right? Allahayim created.
Baharashiyat Allahayim.
Created is going to be what? Who knows the word for created? The word for created is going to be bara.
Bara.
Right. It's going to be bara, but it's going to be past tense. Right? So if it's past tense, then what do we have to do?
To put a possessive adjective at the end.
Nope.
See, bara yam.
No. It's just going to be bara.
Bara.
Come.
Bara. Past tense.
Okay, so that's going to be bara. So bara is create. Bara is created. Okay. So next, so we got in the beginning, God created. Bara. What's the next word?
The heavens and earth.
The heavens and the earth.
So the heavens. So what's the word for heaven?
Shemayim.
Shemayim, that's correct. The word for heaven is Shemayim. You understand? The heavens, the Hebrew word for heaven is Shemayim. So what do we have to add to Shemayim to be to
Ha.
Lashamayim.
La'ah. It's not Bashamayim.
Not in the heavens?
No, it's Hashemayim.
Oh, the heavens.
The heavens.
Hashemayim.
He created the heavens.
The heavens.
Hashemayim. So we got Baharashayah, Alahayim, Bara'ah, Hashemayim. The heavens. Because you have the is a preposition. And prepositions come in the beginning of a word. The word preposition for the is ha. Hashemayim.
Baharashayah, Alahayim, Bara'ah, Hashemayim.
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 Don't stand in front of the camera too long. You know what I mean? When you write, just step to the side. Alright.
The heavens and the earth.
Right, the heavens and the earth.
Arataza.
So, huh?
Earth is Arataza.
What is it?
Arataza. The heavens. Earth.
Earth is what now?
Arataza.
What is it?
Arataza.
That's correct. Aratazah. That's how you say earth. And in the Hebrews, Aratazah. So, how do we write and the earth? How do we write that? What is it? Okay, so Wa definitely is there. So Wa. Waharatazah. Waharatazah. Yeah, Khan. So it's Waharatazah. So Wa is just and. You understand? This is by itself. And the earth. So Waharatazah. So we have Baharashayah, Alahayim, Bara'ah, Hashemayim, Waharatazah. Alright? So we did a little, I got the laser. So in, the preposition for in is ba, the preposition for the is ha. So as you can see here, the is ha here, and then the is ha here. So this, when you using the, you put ha. You understand? Ha. And is wa. In is ba. So Rashayah is beginning. Shemayim is heaven. So Hashemayim is the heaven. Then this is Waharatazah, meaning what? And the earth. So Haratazah goes together and is separate. Waharatazah. Alright? So that's in the beginning God created the heaven and the earth. Alright, what's that in there? And what else we got? What's the next?
And
And the earth was. What was that?
the earth.
Okay, so the next is what? And the earth. Alright?
So I keep it all together.
What you mean? Nah, la. Just put Wa by itself and then Haratazah together.
Waha. Isn't it Waha? Okay, yeah.
Haratazah.
Well, we got and the earth twice, right?
Yeah, because that's the scripture. So in the beginning, right?
And the earth, and the earth.
Right, and the earth was without form.
Well, we got it twice. Is that right?
Come.
Yeah, you gotta get your sword out.
In the beginning, created the heaven and the earth.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's right.
Right, that's why I say get your sword so you can keep
And
up
the
where
earth.
we at. And the earth was what?
Without form.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what's the Hebrew word when we put was without form? Like, how do we break that down? So was is going to be what? Hayatah. Hayatah.
Hayata. Without.
All right. And then without form. What is what is without form? Okay. So we got Waharatazah Hayatah, and then without form. So without form in Hebrew would be more or less formless, or as one word it'd be formless, and that word is going to be what? Ta.
Da. Da.
Right.
Da. Da. Da.
Right. Ta Hawa.
Da'awa.
All right. So you can go ahead and take a break, and let's get the next brother up.
Concept.
All right. Let me see. Let me go back right quick. Okay. So without form, go put it up some more closer, a little bit closer, so we can have enough room for another sentence on that.
And boy.
Khan, that's correct. And void.
Wa.
Why, and then void is going to be, if you and everybody should get familiar with the interlinear and concordance, so you can see other definitions or uses of the word. So this word would be more like emptiness, or emptiness instead of void, but the word for that would be bahawa. So why bahawa? Alright. And then and void, you got bahawa, so it's gonna be ba ha wa, and then that's it, not the th, bahawa. Alright, so and darkness. And darkness. darkness? Who knows what the word is for darkness?
Lost. Dark means.
So the word for darkness is going to be kashak.
K or C?
La ka CHAA. Kashak.
Ashak?
Kashak. So it's SHAK. So Y kashak. All right, in darkness.
Filled. Fill the
Hey,
deep.
go in there and tell him to get off that wall. Kashak.
Fill the deep.
So I can say it again.
Fill the deep.
Right. No, it's darkness was upon the face.
Okay, face of the deep.
Right. Was upon the face. Okay, so the word for face. So the word for face is going to be panya. Panya.
Hapanya.
What's the question out?
Is it ha? Panya?
Khan. But for so it's because it's upon the face, it's going to be was upon the face is going to be hapanyam. Hapanyam.
The whole word.
Right. You put the ma at the end, the m.
Hapanyam.
Yeah, Khan.
Okay, I got one question, sir.
Uh-huh.
So that last was, we don't copy it just like how it was on the previous one, like
Yeah,
how
Khan.
or it is?
Yeah, you should. You put the was in hayata. That's correct. And then upon the face is hapanyam. You got it wrong the way you got it written. So face is panya. So you have to put panya and then you add the m because it's panyam.
On. Yeah. And the M.
Khan.
Panyam. Hapanyam.
Right. All right. Upon the face. All right. Let's go back to the scripture of the deep. Alright, so of the deep. So when we're breaking down of the deep, what is the Hebrew word for deep?
No, not deep.
Hebrew word for deep is going to be tahawam. 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 Oh yeah, Khan. Okay, so give me a second, so because I wanna we gotta pull it up. So so of the deep is one. It would so Tahawam, but of the deep it would be Maha Tahawam, cause of is Ma.
Okay.
Of is Ma.
That all together there?
Yeah, Khan. Cause ma is like of or from. So it's saying of the deep or from the deep. So it'll be ha ma tahawam.
Awesome.
Maha tahawam. And the only reason I'm giving y'all the root word first is so you can be able to get familiar with those root words. Cause after you get familiar with the root words, you'll just be adding the prepositions or possessive adjectives and things like that. You know what I mean? Even though there are some words that are just one word. You know what I mean? That's just like God, for instance, Allahayim. You know what I mean? But it's actually broken down. Like Allah means power. You understand? But so right. So Allah, right, means power, right? And then Ha means what? Ha-yam.
I mean the.
Huh? Right, the powers. So it's the powers or powers. So even though, so you know what I mean? But there are words like this one, like was, haita, you know what I mean? That's one word. This is another one called kashak. Like, so once you get these root words, then you can, if there's a phrase or something, then you can be like how this one, and the earth. Created the heavens and the earth. So the heavens will be Hashemayim and the earth, Waha Ratiza. So it's a combination of words. So you'll be able to know how to put the combination of words together. Once you get familiar with, you can read a word like ha, like right there, like Maha Tahawam. And you'll hear Tahawam, and you'll be like, okay, that means deep. So, Tahawam means deep. So, Maha gotta be prepositions for that word, and once you get more and more familiar with it, it'll be like English. You know what I mean? Like you'll just hear it and know exactly out the gate, like he's saying of the deep or from the deep.
So I got one more question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if it's the last one, but so the upon right there, is it mixed with this height? Is it mixed with this word right here?
Khan.
Or is that's mixed with this one?
Khan.
Okay.
Ha. So upon the face is ha. So face is panya. Face is panya. Right. But you add the the ma, which is upon the face, like it's upon the face, but it's without the so it's upon face. You know what I mean? But the of course be ha panyam. So let me go. Y'all, do y'all have the concordance or blue letter Bible on your phones?
Awesome. I know I do.
Okay.
Let's see here. What do you need the word for that? Deep.
Got it. All right, so yeah, just if you got it, just just you know how to use it. Just pull it up.
Which word was it?
What you mean? Oh well, I'm in the
I said Genesis. Okay.
yeah Genesis 1 and 2.
Genesis 1
All right, of the deep and the spirit.
and 2.
So what's the Hebrew word for spirit?
Well, that's, what that is.
I'm gonna also email y'all these vocabulary things too, so y'all can be able to start searching them. When I ask you the question, you can search the vocabulary list by the alphabet. You know what I mean?
COMCAST.
Raka.
What?
Raka.
You close.
It's not Raka? Raka.
Oh, what'd you say it was?
Raka.
Oh yeah, Khan. That's correct. That's correct. Rakah.
La.
La. The CH. So spirit is Rakah. No, with the W. So it's RAWCHAA.
Oh, okay.
So it's Rakah. Rakah. Wow, Rakah. It's supposed to be and the spirit.
Okay, Salaki.
Waharakah. Because the preposition for the is how, right?
Khan.
What? I'm sleepy, boy. What's up with that Yun? Or that strong? Anybody ain't trying to divvy it out? Not trying to wait?
Okay.
So Waharakah, and the spirit. Of God. So, and the spirit of God all right, so what is of God?
It is.
La. Ha.
Ma'alahai.
That's correct.
How.
Ma'alahayim. Alright. So I'm gonna wait for you to finish writing that, and then we're gonna erase this. But we on verse 2 now. We should have wrote verse 2 when we got to verse 2 when it says, and the earth was without form. But we're gonna erase that so we can get more room on the board. We're gonna still on verse 2. Why ma'alahayim? Because ma is what? Of or from.
Spirit. God. Rakah. So Rakah is that spirit. Rakah. It's alright.
Alright. Let me know when you got that
Khan.
Alright, you can go ahead and erase that. Just put in those. Chapter 1 still.
Oh, chapter 1, Salaki.
Verse 2.
Rakah, spirit, Rakah, spirit, Rakah, spirit.
Okay.
That's about name.
All right. So where do we leave off at?
Ma'alahayim of God and the spirit of God.
And the spirit of God. Okay. So the next one is moved.
Yeah, Genesis 1 and 2.
Yes, sir. We still just continuing on.
You got your sword out.
I'm trying to figure out what
The spirit of God moved upon the face.
Okay. Moved. So moved. So the word for moved. Hold on. Give me a second.
COMCAST.
Okay. So the word for moved is going to be Rakah. Hold on, Salagi. Rakah. Ra. Ka. And then the Pa. So it's Rakah. Let me see.
It's like that don't look right.
So let's.
and the spirit moved, and the spirit.
No, that's right.
That's right. We got in the spirit on the.
Huh?
We already got the spirit.
Oh yeah. We in the spirit move. So let me go back right quick. Make sure it's right. Okay, yeah, Rakapa. So it would be pronounced Rakapa. All right.
Is it 12 sir, on the spelling?
Yeah, Khan, that's correct. All right, and then upon would still be upon by itself is going to be al. It's going to be al. Al. Hold on, Salagi, give me 1 second. Let's see. Oh, Salagi, il. It would be il. Salagi. Il, because il is like over or upon. That's why we say Shamar al Atha.
Right.
And it says like watch over you or watch upon you. Like over or upon is like the same. You understand? The same word in Hebrew. It's depending on the context you're using it in, or you understand?
Concept.
So moved upon the face. Okay, we already went over the face. What is the face?
Panyam. Well, the is ha.
Apanyam.
Panyam.
That's correct. Hapanyam. Panyam, Hapanyam, and then the last is of the waters. So of the waters. So waters means is, and waters. Who knows what waters is in Hebrew? This is something that you're gonna want to know,
Right.
because this word also is used as a different word as well. So waters in Hebrew is mayim, mayam,
Mayam.
right? Mayam,
So that's Mayam waters.
right?
Okay.
So-
add it to the
Uh huh.
Water.
Okay.
Mayam.
So the reason I said that is because waters is what heavens is called. Heavens and waters is the same thing. So when you hear what is the word for heavens?
Shemayim.
Shemayim. So right. So
Son.
mayim, all you do is
Mayim.
add shah, because what does shah mean? What does the preposition shah mean?
Shah.
Shah's which?
Which or what? Preposition.
Which
Which?
I remember you said it that class that he had said it. Remember, I didn't write it down.
So shah, if y'all don't have it, y'all should have it in y'all
I
notes.
got
man.
Shah, but I don't have which.
That's it's another thing that it means something else as well. So just because y'all don't have it, and I want y'all to put it in there, shah means which or pertaining to. Pertaining to. So when it says shemayim, it's pertaining to the waters or pertaining to heaven. You understand? So you all right? All right. So that's what the heavens are considered. It's like water. You know what I mean? Shemayim. Because when you reading the scriptures and it talks about the waters, it's talking about the heavens. You understand? So upon the face of the when it says that in Genesis, I'm not thinking that this it's not at this part exactly. Let me go back over there real quick. So when we get to verse 6 where it says, verse 7, so when it says, verse 7 says, and Yahweh made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. See what I'm saying? So he divided the waters under the firmament from the waters above the firmament, because one of the water is talking about actual liquid water, and then one is talking about heaven. So it's the same thing. All right?
Okay. Yes,
All right, so but when you write heaven, of course, it'd be Shemayim. When you talking about waters, it'd just be Mayim. All right, so when you say Shemayim, you're talking about pertaining to the waters or pertaining to heaven.
Okay.
All right?
Yes, sir.
That's why in the Lord's Prayer, it said, which art in heaven, it'll be Shabbat Shemayim. Right, Shabbat Shemayim. In which in heaven. All right. What we got now?
Yes, sir. We had of the waters, moved upon the waters,
All right.
on the face of the waters.
Okay, so that's the end of that verse 2. So now we're going to 3. Verse 3.
Allah. I put that 3 right there.
Okay, let me share this link right quick. Give me a second. But Let me hold on. Give me a second.
So when we say divide the waters, he divided the heavens. One water, one actual.
So the
Right.
firmament is like the ozone layer. That's what the firmament is. It's like the ozone layer, which blocks all of the sun rays. This is the division between the earth and the heavens, right? But he's saying the waters and the waters. You know what I mean? So he's talking about earth and the heavens, right? So you read in verse 7?
Come.
But you see how it says it said the waters above and the waters below, right?
Under.
One is talking about the waters on the earth, and one is talking about the heavens.
Above.
Right.
Above the firmament. That's
Right.
it.
Above the ozone layer, but beyond the ozone layer.
One's Bashamayim and one's Shema.
Right, that's correct.
Mayim. Know that now.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Alright, hold on, let me see. Okay. Alright, so let's get back to where we at. So and God. So right, and God. So we hold on, what verse we at? 3?
Verse 3, just starting at verse 3.
Alright. Okay, alright, perfect. So and God, is what?
Wa al-hayy.
Right. Wa Lahayim.
Sorry for the hand right, lefty.
All powers.
Alright. So the word for said is gonna be Ashar. Ashar. Aslaya, Amar.
Amar.
Or it would probably be Amarah. It'd be Amarah. That sounds more accurate. Amarah. Alright, let me see where we at. So to be Amarah. And then the next is let there be. He said let there be, right?
Kana.
So this word can also mean like to happen or to happen, to become, to exist, you know what I mean? And the word for that would be Hayah. That's correct.
Let there be.
For the whole
Yeah,
thing.
I would put, yeah, if you can put fit it over there, just fit it over there.
Okay.
But it's all one word.
Okay.
Let there be awar, light. Isn't it? Huh? It's awar. Let there be lights.
Hayah, sir?
I don't know. I let off.
Yeah, Hayah. Yes, Hayah with an H at the end. Because that's really like be. You know what I mean? Like be, to be, or
To exist.
yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So Hayah would be. You know what I mean? Let there be or to be in that nature, right? All right. So what did you say the next word was? What's the next word was? Light.
That means awar.
It's like, I mean,
think it's
back to it. Okay. All right. So light would be our Ra.
Awa. Awa.
Right. Right.
Slack.
Mhm.
AHWAR. What's on the end, sir?
Light was Ara. You said?
Our Ra.
Our Ra. Okay.
Our Ra.
Like a AHWAR. Raw.
So I mean that tad bit bigger, sir. Can everybody see
No,
it?
it should be too wild.
Okay.
What's that stuff?
Raw.
That a RA?
RA.
Okay. Done. Then it'd be light. Be light. And there was light. And it was good.
All right. Where we at now? Light. Okay, and there was
And there
light.
was light, sir.
Okay, so and there was light. How would that be written?
Wow. Ahara. Wow. What was there? We want something. Ahara. Was.
It's my handwriting.
Oh, Ma. Wa Ma. There is.
Haya?
It's not Ma.
La. And let me check into this one. About for sure.
That be like, and that was like, and Ra. It's not Haya. They got two different meanings from that be and that was.
I got the wrong spelling. Yeah, that's not right. And there was.
Alright, so for this one, let's just put Wa Ra, for now, because I might have to look into that one as far as, and there was, because in the concordance it just says our Ra, yeah, in the concordance it just says our Ra, twice. Alright, so, no sweat,
Aya Ahara. Wa Ahara.
Alright, so where we at now? Okay, so we going into verse 4 now.
Verse 4. God saw light, and it was good. And God saw the light.
Alahayim.
Wa
Wa Alahayim.
Alahayim.
And Saul is going to be Ra'ah.
Ra'ah. Alahayim. No. What is it? Awara. Awara. Arawa. Is that right?
Saul was and Wa'alahayim Ra'ah.
Right. Ra'ah. The light again is what?
La'ah.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Ra'aha.
Yeah, Khan, the ha and the light will be, it'll be the light, it'll be ha,
Ha'awara.
yeah, Khan, the light. Ha, Ra, okay, yeah, ha, so the light. So wa alahayim ra'ah ha, ra, which means and God saw the light. And then
And it was good.
So I know good swab, right?
and definitely to Wab.
Wa and it was good.
So like Wa'alahayim Ra'ah Ha Wa.
Ayawa.
What y'all talking about?
Was.
Was,
Ayawata. Ayawata.
what do you mean was? What's the word for was?
Let's see, that's,
The word for what was is hayatah.
Ayata, that's what I was trying to say.
Hayatah,
Ayata. Good pronunciation.
hayatah, hayatah, to Wab.
Wow.
And it was good.
Right, and the word for it will be hawa'ah, but
Halal.
yeah, but you know, I'm going by the concordance. I'm gonna probably have to check into it and see if we should break all of it down word by word, because like, sometimes, like I said, it's a combination of words. So we'll do that. So go ahead and so what's the next one? It was good, and God,
God divided the light.
right, from the darkness. And y'all should have your notes to be able to put that whole sentence together right there without me right now. And God divided the light from the darkness.
Wa. Waha. Alahayim. Right?
Wa'alahayim
Alahayim. And that's,
divided up.
I know what divided is.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably the only one y'all don't know. Divided.
And then light is,
Divided.
Our
Is it
water.
Rakab or Kapab? That's moved. But divide, that's not the same. Kapab.
Mm-mm. So divided. Let's see.
God divided. So I feel God divided the light from darkness. Divide again, right?
So for our vocabulary, we have divide as palag. Palag, and the concordance is badala, badal. Just put badal for right now.
That's what I got.
But
What you got?
Block.
Right, palag, but that's divide. So I think of divided.
What divided?
Yeah, let me see right quick. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Let me go back over here right quick. Because it could be separate, which is separate, divide, set apart. So just put palag for right now. What do you got? What did you put? Nothing yet?
Plug.
I haven't did anything yet.
Oh, okay. All right. Just put palag right now. And God. Actually, let's put what we have here. Put badal.
Budal.
Right.
Budal.
Come. So it's BADAL.
BABAL.
Right.
The dog is separated, isn't it? Separate.
No,
Badal.
DEDAL, not B. BADAL. You said what is separated
It's
out?
separated, isn't it? He divided the waters.
Yeah, separate. I gotta find a word for separate. I don't know.
That's what I got.
What you got for separate? You have
The
the.
dog,
Oh, you have it for separate.
separate. Separate
Separate says badal.
the dog.
Okay, so that's why I figured why it says that in
Because he's actually separated.
right, because divide and separate is the same thing. It's just but divide and divided is probably the difference between it being palag and badal. You know what I mean? All right, so while
Which one we use, sir?
badal because that's what it has in the concordance. Badal. So badal ha awara. Okay. So you got ha awara wa ha and what's darkness? We just went over that one.
Darkness is Kashak.
That's correct. Kashak. Mardak and Swab. You don't need nothing to drink?
No, not right now. Probably supply some
Okay.
He said Kashak.
Mm-hmm. You want to make that correction? Ka.
And God divided the light from the darkness.
Right.
Oh,
Not
okay,
in the
okay.
darkness. From the darkness.
Right.
Oh, from?
Yes,
Like,
sir.
the light from the, not
the
and
darkness.
Oh yeah, it's from. So
Like-
from, of course, is what? From is what? It's a preposition word.
Oh,
from
from.
position word from is
Let's see. It's a preposition. I got.
Well, since it's
Ma.
it would be ma, but we're going to just put it the entire word for from the from word from is going to be mayum,
Mayam.
mayun,
Mayam.
right? Mayun ha kashak, mayun ha kashak. That's the actual word for from.
So sometimes when we look up some of these words, that's the root word, and you have to add the action, the preposition, or
Right.
whatever it's trying to say.
Right.
That's-
Because the preposition. So let's go back to the notes. So when you use a preposition, it says prepositions sit before a noun. See what I'm saying? So sit before a noun. So when it says, what's a good word example? So a noun is what? What is a noun?
Person, place, or thing.
Right. So darkness is not a person, place, or thing. I mean, darkness is a state. So that wouldn't be preposition. That's when it would be mayan instead of ma. So like earth is a thing. So if it would say from earth, it'll be ma'aratiza.
Ma'aratiza.
Right, ma'aratiza.
Brother Leah, you wanna come through verse 5 for me? Or?
You ready?
Yeah.
Boy, getting up and down on that floor.
You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it. How about that? Be all right.
It's tomorrow Saturday, right? You got work tomorrow, right? Everybody else off?
It's 12. So,
Alright, so what we at, verse 5? Let's get back to it real quick. Okay. So we going on to verse 5. It says, what? And God called. So, and God, of course, will be what?
Wa alahayim.
Right, Wa Alahayim. Okay, Allah, yep, Alahayim, and then called. What's the word for called? Anybody know it? Young man? Alright, so the Hebrew word for called is going to be quora. It's going to be quora.
Qua,
Mm-hmm.
R-A-H.
Con. Quara, so like it'll be quara.
What was that called?
Right. Quara, called the light. Wa. And then they called the light, our Ra.
Called the light.
Mm-hmm. They. No, it's Ha. It's Ha Awara. Alright, day. What is the word for day? Y'all don't know that one? Didn't we go over that last week? In the vocabulary?
I was on the B.
Well, the week before that, then we definitely did D's. I thought. No, we didn't do D. Day is gonna be your one.
Oh, you want, yeah.
Shit, I knew you should have knew it. Your woman.
Yes, sir. One come.
Your woman, and the darkness he called night. Write that out. And the darkness he called night. You may be able to finish that one out.
So day was Awam.
Yawam.
Yawam.
What was darkness? Remember?
Kasha.
It was
Kasha. CHAA.
Yeah, that's right. He, if you're saying he, is that, if you're saying he, or you using the Most High? Allah.
La. He called. So he. So we talked about this, right? He is a what? La.
Oh, Slaki.
Possessive,
Wait, it's not law. It's not law.
who is the he they're referring to, though? It's God, right? God.
Come.
He and his is two different things, right?
So how would y'all write he called? Y'all remember how I write called? You remember how to write called? You just went over this one.
Slaki, sir. Karaha. Kwaraha.
Quara'a.
Kara'a.
Alright? It's
Quara'a.
called.
I get called Quara.
Right. And that's all you'll be writing there.
Oh, there it is. But we have to put for night.
Yep. That's a good question. What is the word for night? You got your concordance, right? What is this? What does it translate to in the concordance? Night.
Oh, what app you on again? The Blue Letter Bible? What verse is that? 5? You said the first day from night?
Night.
What verse is that?
This is verse 5.
Oh, night, okay. That is, night is,
Night and darkness is two
is
different things.
la
It's la ya la.
I can't see that.
They got the la, they got the ya, and they got the la.
La.
Right. La ya la. Okay, and then what else? In the evening.
We got
Oh yeah, okay. Everybody got it down.
You need that. I can switch spots.
Everybody got it written down.
I'll write it down for yours.
Okay.
So we got it. We can erase this.
You got it?
Yes, sir. I got it.
I'll copy.
All right. So anybody online, of course, you can just pause it. And, copy it down. You can go ahead and erase it. We on verse 5 anyway, so you can continue at verse 5. Probably over 10 years. That being
What verse
said-
is that? We're on now?
We still on 5.
Verse 5. Still on 5. My sword over there. If you need it.
Oh, all right. So we stopped that at night,
And the evening and the morning?
right? And the evening and the morning. Okay, what's the word for evening?
Evening. Is it Arab?
That's Arab.
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 It's spelled
Evening. IRAB. No, I rob. So IRAB. All right, and who knows how to say morning?
That is,
Sana,
morning is Bagar, Bagar, Bagar,
Baquar.
Bakwar. Then you gotta spell wrong.
Who?
Either that is just my eye. Oh, it's a Q. Bakwar.
Baquar.
Let's see it.
After we finish verse 5, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go to some vocabulary. That way we can get our words up.
Even morning with the first day.
Right.
Huh?
Right. We're the first day. So we're the first is what? So we're the first is actually going to, so first is what, basically?
First is
word,
Ekbad,
is word, Salaki, sir.
Ekbad.
Then we go over numbers, some numbers.
You know, they have it in here, were the first. Ekbad.
Akkad,
What does a cod mean?
Ekbad.
one,
That's
first.
correct. One. It means one. A cod means one.
Ekbad.
A cod.
Yeah.
A cod.
Let's see. Ekbad, yeah, I
A
got it.
cod. If you look at when you look at your numbers notes, a cod is number one. So that's what we represent as first. So a cod.
Salaki, sir. So it's was and were. Is it about identical?
Count.
So would word would be hayata,
With you say with were. Let's see, Sluggy. Yeah, word. Let me make sure real quick.
Okay.
Oh, were, they have them together.
Yeah, because word would still be, it would still be the same. So yeah, were, all right, were the first day, even were the first day or was the first day. That's correct. That's correct. So either way it goes, if you put word, it could be hayata.
What is that?
Hayata, or like was or were.
Was the first day. How you spell it?
H-A, ha,
Oh, higher.
yeah, comma. Salaki, brotherly, thank you for jumping that. What first is first spelled right? Hebrew?
La, it's not.
First?
A cod. You gotta spell it. You gotta spell a cod. A
Good
cod.
Chad.
He said a chad.
Where?
Cod. akkad. So akkad would be ah, which is A-H, ah, and then cod.
Gotcha.
If you don't put the other A, then it's gonna look like a chad, or something like that. You gotta put another A, cod,
Right.
right there, another A.
Oh, God.
All right, which means one. All right.
Let's go.
Okay. All right. So that's the end of. That's the end of That's the end of verse 5. All
God.
right.
Oh, God. In verse 5, God said, we vocabulary.
All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. So let's get into some vocabulary quick. I see that's something that we really need to get more into. Like I said, I can't stress this enough. When we go over those vocabulary words and we go over numbers and stuff like that, it's very important because that's what we're going to resort to when we have to. And I'll be like, well, what's the word for this? Or what's the word for that? You know what I mean? But I'm going to also send y'all the vocabulary list. But I didn't want to send you the vocabulary list because as we go over them, I want you to write them down because then you'll actually be learning them and it'll stick more when you're using them and writing them down and, you know what I mean, instead of just going back and looking at it, you know what I mean? All right, so I think last time what letter were we at last time?
It was on the B's. Let me make sure. The last one we stopped off on was born.
Okay. All right. I think we jumped around too. We didn't really do all the A's either.
Right.
All right. No sweat. No sweat. Let's see. So let's go to W. All right. So the first word in W we're going to use is weight. Okay. All right. So weight in the Hebrew is going to be ka. Ka, C-H-A-A, and then ka, K-A-H. Ka. Now what up? Yeah, ka. Now what I want you to do is write that in ancient Hebrew and in Syrian.
That's that guy. on the end of cacao?
Cacao. That look right to you, Shar?
The H is supposed to be on the end, right, sir?
What you mean?
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah, Ka.
Okay. Ka,
This is,
K-A-H. Paleo good. Syrian. Ka, that connected with the C-H-A, boom. I know that's a Ka from the Syrian. And the other connect, just the level, yeah. Ka, sir. Come on, Ka.
Most side cards. So, yep, that looks correct from here. It's your turn. Go ahead, grab the marker. Good job, young man. Got that one correct. The next one is going to be. Next one is going to be walk or go. Like
I love to walk now.
walk or go.
He gave me the right one.
You can put a slash, like a go. Alright, so the word for walk or go is going to be halak. Halak.
I do have a Leon hat.
That's correct.
Okay. Let's start off with the patio, with the H. K. Grab all this. Three. K. K is the end there connectors. I gotta make sure I get that one right. It's just that lie. I'm not sure if I got that one. That lie looking good. It should be. Think it look good for me, bro? But I know that's the correct symbols.
Does it look right, young man Leon?
I ain't want to look at that. Okay.
You want to perfect that law.
He done got me.
at the end, that's correct.
Correct? Correct the mundo?
Alright, that's correct. Okay, let's go ahead and get the next brother up. probably gonna do 4 more words. We're gonna be done, all right?
Gone.
Next word is gonna be want. The Hebrew word for want is gonna be ratizah. Tizah with the H on the end.
Want to walk. Okay. So I say what's Zah, want to a lot. That's something I have to add. Yeah, I like that right there.
Alright, so just go and check that for you and see if it's right.
Stay focused. The Ra. Oh. Brother, you got the
What I did?
I mean,
I don't know.
it's like it's I don't
Let
want
me
to
see if I can correct.
I ain't gonna tell you just yet.
I'm gonna say, y'all remember, you a trooper and he a young man. Neither one of y'all have rank. So,
Right.
you know, to say sir or kind out of one kind is how neither one of you should address each other. Alright?
COMCAST.
Okay, that's this one.
Give me a chance to correct yourself.
Ra, that's the top. Here. So, I don't know what's this.
Look at the alphabet, Zach.
I'm looking at it. Ra,
You get it from E.
it's the top.
Get alphabet from E.
Oh. Taza.
Tazah. Alright, when you see that together, that's Tazah. That's not Tazah.
Taza.
What do you call them?
Think about it. Broke that down. Really messed that up, didn't it? What I was thinking about. I can spell the word right there. Oh, that's dope. I was thinking I must be getting late or something. Okay, I must be late.
Huh?
I need to know whether it's Taza instead of Taza. Taza.
Yes, sir. Let me see how you Ra, Taza, together. So that's, yes, sir. It's connected. Ra. I know that's Ra. Taza. I mean, since you got on me, you did get on me.
All right,
You
go ahead.
too
Let's
wild.
get the next one.
Wow.
You too wild.
Alright, so the next word is going to be on the list. Warrior.
Oh yeah. Whoa.
That's what I'm all about.
Wow.
Warrior. Who knows the word for warrior? Some of you should know.
Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Higher.
No, sir.
Okay. Let me see here. That is, I don't. See here. Khan.
Nah. So the word for warrior is going to be gabar. Gabar.
Up to warrior.
Gabar. We have Natazah Gabar here.
Right.
Natazah means hawk. Gabar means warrior. Hawk warrior. Natazah Gabar.
Ready?
Yep.
Leo.
Well, you know what? I didn't tell you, I'm kind of sensitive that they use wild type of war.
Oh my God. 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 Oh my. Oh my God. Oh my God. Right. God. They're all you. Thank you. Stop. Oh, dang, it's on my mind. I don't want to look. I don't want to cheat. Come on, leave. Give me time. Come on, stop. Ah, I got love. I want to look. I just dated her. I know I did.
Just financing.
Ga, ba. See, I'm just getting confused with paleo. Right. There we go. Final answer, sir. Well, Brother Lee, be honest. That's been warrior, man.
Mm-hmm. So that concludes the class. Gentlemen, you did a good job. You know what I'm saying? Some Tawab Gabarian. What's Gabarian mean?
Warrior.
That's right, Gabarian. Tawab Gabarian. We got the class today. That concludes the Hebrew language class. We had the I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York City, under Commander General YAHANNA. Established in 1969. We teach the truth according to the Bible. Of course, we're not affiliated with any other Israelite group. We teach the truth according to the Bible that the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are God's chosen people, the children of Israel. With that, shalom.